Did you see what Donald Trump said about the BRIC countries recently? This was great. Let me see if I can find this for you, because over the weekend, I loved this. He came out against some of these BRIC countries. You know, it actually caused quite a bit of a stir. There was a lot of sort of mixed signaling, and some people were upset, some people were happy with it. But basically, he said there's no way in HELL that these BRIC countries are going to create their own currency and do their own thing over my dead body. Here we go. I love this. Donald Trump putting all these BRIC countries, by BRIC, I mean Brazil, Russia, India, China, all on notice. You guys think you want to do your own thing. You think you want to actually get together and create your own little currency. Good luck. He really gave it to them. The idea that the BRIC countries are trying to move away from the dollar while we stand by and watch is over. We require a commitment from these countries that they will neither create a new BRICS currency nor back any other currency to replace the mighty US dollar, king dollar, king dollar, king dollar, my word's not his, or they will face 100% tariffs and should expect to say goodbye to selling into the wonderful US economy. Bye, 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 bye. We don't need you. They can go find another sucker. There is no chance that the BRICS will replace the US dollar in international trade, and any country that tries should wave goodbye to America. You know what? That's the attitude you need. It is. I mean, I don't mean to be crude or crass about this, but we need to recognize the power that we have. You get a bunch of weaklings that have been sitting on their thumbs, you know, or sucking their thumbs and twirling their hair saying, well, what do we do? What do we do? What if they create their own currency? They're not going to create their own currency unless we let them. I mean, everybody wants to do business with the USA. Do they not? I understand. I sympathize. You know, it's not great when the US suddenly puts sanctions on you and, you know, you can't get your money. I get it. Believe me. And maybe the answer is we do a little less sanctioning and we do a little bit more vis-a-vis tariffs. Tariffs. You're not playing by our rules. Well, you know, you're not allowed access to this market as much. I think that actually makes sense. And you know what? You get a great Treasury Secretary in there by way of Scott. And Scott's going to be able to actually use those tariffs alongside the president to kind of get the policy in place that they want, that we need as a country to be successful. We have sat back and we've kind of allowed this whole thing to happen. And we pretend like there's nothing we can do other than maybe send troops. Well, who the heck wants to send troops? I'd rather lose dollars, thank you very much, than lives. And so this is a chance for us to rethink how we go about this. So all of these BRIC countries, they have just been put on notice. The US dollar is still it. Realistically, it would be hard for them to create any kind of counter currency. I mean, do you really want Chinese yuan? Do you really want rubles? No, of course you don't. You don't. No one does, all right? Like, we don't even want euros, okay? The truth is, you want dollars. That is what matters globally. The US dollar, and it's going to continue to matter, but you need a president who's willing to kind of come out there and put the US first. America first policy, that's what this is about. Finally, we get somebody who's putting it into play, and this matters. It really, really, really matters.